right, here we are. What happened to my music? It's too low, maybe. Yeah. So this is a first look of not only a brand new game, or it's not even technically a game. It's more of a, I mean, it's one of those, like it. I mean, it is a game because it's on Steam. And you use it for D&D things, but it's not a game per se. It's more of a tool, essentially. If you're playing pen and paper RPGs, chances are you're eventually going to get to a point where you want to set up something nice in the like a nice battle map, for example. And this is a tool to simplify that immensely, and we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to switch to the game screen. Now, there we have the audio. It's a bit too loud, I think. So, this is the tool. As you load in, you get this nice square thing. To be fair, full disclosure, I've never played this before. I don't use this before. This is my first time in this ever. So it's gonna be fun. Let's figure out something to design, and then let's just see where it takes us. Yeah. So let's make let's start where all good adventures start in a tavern. So let's make one. Let's start with a general shape. We'll have one major common room like this. So draw a square. I'll hit apply. We'll do its thing, and poof, we have a tavern room. And then we want we're gonna change this into the common room. We want some sort of kitchen. Let's put it back here. Something like this. That can be the kitchen, maybe, or the pantry or something. Turns out it's some sort of we need some sort of lavatory, like a latrine. Let's put that over here, and let's make some sort of let's make a hallway, and then from that hallway we can have another room. So now we have a bunch of different rooms, but they're not really connected. And it's not really the way I want it to be. So, let's see here. Place doors. Let's begin with that. Let's use some single doors, I think. There's a bunch of different ones. Let's use a single door. I like the look of that one. Let's put one of those in here. Let's remove that one. How do I remove something? Again, I've never used this before. Maybe just click it. Oh, I can just click it and then remove it. And it turns into wall. All of this happens automatically. I think the entrance should be like a double door. Maybe not that. That's too like a sturdy double door. That's what we should have. Right over there. That's the entrance. Now, how do I how do I create change the room? I wonder. First, if I edit room, click, there we go. So this is defaulted to a pantry for some reason. There's all kinds of nice stuff here. Show ceiling in cinematic mode. Oh, we're gonna look into that later. So that's not the pantry, that's the Great Hall. Loading, and poof. It's now a Great Hall. This is now the tavern. And yeah. But it's not really the way we want it still. We want this room to be the latrine. And this should be the... Yeah, that could be the brewery. This is an inn, like a tavern. It's not an inn. So we don't even need any bedrooms. But we do need a pantry. And a hallway. Oh, we got some stairs that don't work. Okay, so now we have a bunch of things. Like now we have the basic shape. We have we have the basics. Can we add terrain? Paint terrain. Change terrain. Okay. Can I just like... Hey, Rock. Yeah, it's going well. I mean, I'm good. The kids are finally sleeping, and this tool seems fun. Like, this took me what, 2 minutes, including me being like not really knowing what I'm doing to create all this. So yeah, and I'm trying something really weird today, just because I can. Thanks. Like, this is I'm basically running this through it's like a video conferencing tool, really, but I'm running it through to do the game stream just for fun, to see if it was possible. That's typically me. I can't just do anything just because it's something I want to do. It's like, no, if it's possible. Not another one. Can I rotate that? Edit objects, paint objects. I've never, like, this. There's so much going on here. I've never, like, I'm way out of my depth here. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, see if we can't crop away a little bit of the black bars there. Make it look a little bit nicer. Awesome, good. So basically, first question: how do I rotate these stairs? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Yeah, we have the official account in chat, which is amazing. So how do I mean, I can add stairs. I can... Oh, there we go. Rotate. There we go, guys. Found the arrow. Finally found the arrows. And we move it a bit so it's not in the way, so that it actually can. There. Oh. Move the chair. We don't need a chair in this hallway. There we go. Figured it out. Awesome. We probably want it to be the other way around. I want it to be on that wall. That looks good. Oh, I can just use the scroll wheel. That would have been easier, yeah. Right. So I like this general design of like the bars, the bar disc here. Or maybe this is like seating areas. No, that's more like the. What do you feel? Is this the? Oh, from like the scroll wheel on this is broken. Let's use this. Yeah, I'll figure it out. That's right. So top right of the object panel is the option to disable collisions. Disable the menu help. Okay, so top right of the object. Oh, there we go. Collisions on. It even says so. Who needs a tutorial when you have the official Dungeon Alchemist account in your chat? I mean, with the tankers here, this feels almost like a. Can I see what the name of this is? Like, oh, it's called. What? That's interesting to have. Interesting tool to have. I mean, it's just 2 seating areas at the moment, so I kind of want to do. See if I can't. Yeah, so paint objects. Can I like copy paste this around? Treasure tools. I can paint cooking equipment. That's so fun. Way too big brush. Oh, that one fell down. Add some more there. Some to that one. Can you like just paint general things? This is so amazing. Oh, nice. Let's throw some pillows in a corner here for anyone who wants to add some pillows to where they're sitting. All right, and then I wanna start moving things around. Oh, that's why are you on top of things? Something like this. Pile of pillows in the corner for anyone who just want to sit more comfortably. There's so much fun things available. Oh, nice. So, right. So if I disable that, I can then just go in even more and just like, I want to put that there. I want to put that on top of that. Oh yeah. Can I slightly? Okay, so I can change the size of things. But like, can I slightly angle it? Like, I want to have it like slightly on the side, like this. That's what I'm like. If that's possible, that would be really cool. So I can have like an angled pillow, like laying like this on those. Like I already see that I can spend hours on like just the details. Oh, there we go. I can just copy this. There we go. Oh, it came and it comes furnished. That's so clever. Like you want this to be able to, you like it should be packed when possible. So let's chair will let's move. Then I figured it out. Oh yeah. Oh, and I love that note you added there. At this time, I really take that as maybe sometimes as a we'll add it to the Jira if it's not already there, and then maybe in the future. There we go. Look at now we have a long table. Awesome. Just look how simple this was. Now we have a nice main room of tavern. We should add some chairs in here. We should move this table should be on that side. And slightly smaller. It's a bit too big. This is a kid's table. They can sit back there by the fire. That's true. But like I can see them being used like in an isometric deal as well. Because I mean I play a lot of board games and like pen and paper role playing games. But not we don't in my group we don't play DnD. We tried it. It wasn't really for us. So we decided quite quickly to try out some other stuff and ended up choosing something called Forbidden Lands by the Free League Publishing. That's what we're playing right now. And that stuff is like they are focusing like you don't need a battle map. Like it's all in your imagination really. So what we usually do is like we have some images like of something like this to like if we go to a tavern, our DM will grab some like draw because she's an illustrator professionally, so she'll draw some really nice looking tavern thing, or if she has time, or she'll like create one or like find an image on one on Google and then have that as mood things, and like having something like this, so you like oh yeah we come in here and they can so if I go in here and then you can. So if I go into like this room over here, like I want to go to this table and sit down over here. Okay, you can do that, and then go, and then she can like rotate around. It's like oh, so you explore the kitchen, you find this over here. That would be really fun. But I get it. It's like especially for DnD, which is the big one that uses battle maps. You want that isometric ones. No, I figured I haven't checked that out yet. I wanted to get this get something to look at first, but I think I kind of need to do that now. But yeah, I'm using like this will display chat things that I'm trying using. Like this is not Like this is not my usual setup. I'm not using OBS for this. I'm basically streaming. So my PC is running the game. It's being captured into another PC that's basically in this video conferencing tool, and then inside that I'm then adding my other PC with my camera to it. Is it better than using OBS? No. Why am I doing it? Because it's possible. Okay, so top right is a camera icon where you can enter cinematic mode. It's like a drone camera. That's so cool. Let's see here. It's loading. Okay, so WSD to move, E to fly up, Q to fly down, look around with the middle mouse, with the mouse. You can interact with objects. Okay, so we come in here, we open the doors, we go inside, let's close the doors behind us. We're a bit too far down, there we go. So which table should we be seated at? These candles are a bit too big. Maybe I should make them smaller, because that's a massive candelabra. Especially if we're like, we're a hobbit. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen? We're looking for Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell me where I've arrived? Yeah, this is. Oh, you can take some, and then you can like do. So if I'm sitting over here, let's go up a little bit. So you. Oh, then you can go like. Okay, so you are seated over here. This is what you see. Boom. Yo, N7, welcome. The toolbar on the is a chess icon, and then you can place a token. Ooh. Okay, let's escape that. So the toolbar, there's a chess icon. Oh my god, you can add characters, monsters, NPCs. Yeah, so we want a tavern keeper. Stand over here. So the tavern keeper is over here, but I'm thinking, and he's on the way. No, he should be over here, something like that. He's a big man, big burly man. There we go. We should have some patrons, maybe. Oh, there should be a guard as well. The guard should be stationed outside. Oh, you can import these things from Hero Forge. That's cool. Okay, so if we then add we gotta add a bard. Yes, I'm playing a bard in my campaign. So if I then click that, got it. Oh yeah. And I can jump. Greetings, sir. Can I have some mead? And may I play at this establishment? This is like change. I backed this on Kickstarter. I've had it for a long time. Why have I never used this before? That's what I'm trying to like ask myself. Oh, and then I'm over here. Are you guys looking to add like a co-op thing where you can like assign like this is you, this is you, this is you, and then the DM, so like you can move your characters around, and so I go over here and you actually move there. That would be fun. Move that ladder. Because I mean, if you, for example, like with my team, it's just like feel them they're a little bit too big. I'm like bulk edit would be nice, or maybe there is bulk edit and I just don't know about it. Oh, now it's dusk, and now it's night. It's sun up. Yeah, I get that. It's just not like now that you have the first person thing, right? Awesome, good. Thank you, N7. So basically, this is a tool to, as Dungeon Alchemist says, it's their tool. It's a tool to create map making and like immersion things for tabletop role playing games. Basically, so now like I've thrown together this tavern very last minute, very quickly. It was just a few minutes to just generate this. It's using AI to generate every single room. So you like just draw, basically like draw some boxes. It creates the rooms, and then you can like design everything. So let's create a new map, just because yeah, it's done, and they can either have print prepped for print or digital. So yeah, the purpose is to capture cinematic, cinematics and screenshots for immersion, and I love that that's the thing. It's just now that you have that, I mean, the possibilities of using this as a virtual tabletop thing, if you don't need it, that would be amazing. Thank you for joining, and thank you for helping me get started, because God knows I needed it. So yeah, let's create a new one. Right, so we can even create like maps, like a dark partner. That would be fun to do later. But let's start with Badlands, because I don't know what that looks like. And we can have some mountains. Oh, it should be a dark forest. With mountain elevation. It's a broadleaf forest. There is a river. Yeah, let's go water level. And then great. Should have made the grid bigger. I realized as I click generate. And now I have a map with, yeah, we should have made it way bigger. But then you can go like, yeah, all right, so you arrive at this marshland. Like, you're up on this hill. You like can take some screenshots from over here and send to your players, or you can just go. So you're like, the water is knee deep. You're in some marshes with some massive rocks in it and some trees. It's now a battle map. Let's turn on the grid and export this too. So it will display this players. Basically, you can export it as a video file or an image, and you can then import that image into your virtual tabletop thing, like something like Roll20, for example. Or you can like print it on a paper and put it on the table in front of your players if you meet up in person. Or you can have like a tablet in the middle with that, with like the looping MP4 to get the swaying of the trees, for example. But this was not really this type of map I wanted, so let's create another one. No water, should still be forest. I feel like we should make it bigger, so let's make it 50 by 50. But let's say you're like, you have a session, you're in some mountainous forests. Like, this is the style, like the way. No, this is like unusable. Let's remove the elevation. Let's do it again, and then so 50 times 50. Oh, 250. 50. Elevation should not be mounted. It should be flat. Or maybe is there something else? Yeah, let's go flat. Great. There we go. So it's a really cool tool, and it's one of those, like, I backed it on Kickstarter, and then I forgot about it for a year, and I was like, hang on, that thing that I backed, it's out, right? So yeah, it's been out for like a year. So here we have a forest clear inside this forest. So you can start off by going like, yeah, but let's first paint the terrain. Let's add a what's this? Change terrain down there. Like a path going through here. That's the path. Let's add some water as well, going through. Like that. We have some a nice little nice stream going on there. Just like this is. Slightly wider over there. What else can we add? We could start removing some objects, but let's create so inside this forest there is a crypt. Maybe, I don't know, some abandoned ruins. Let's keep it at random, and we can add some abandoned ruins over here. So we add the first room over like this. Click yes. We'll generate decide one of these room types. Add that. We can add another one like this. Bigger room. We can make a small hallway in between them. 3x3 hallway. Let's add something like that. Let generate for a little bit. And then you can like go in and like add all the kinds of clutter that you might want. You can add like change things around. So there we go. And then I wonder if you could. There's even Steam Workshop things. That's cool. Didn't know they added that. So I'm wondering, can I add like another level to this? Maybe I just have to add another map. I can add some floor tiles. What do we have? Artificial, natural. Oh, I can. So I can like add some rock tiles like this. Oh, how do I do that? I need to replace that mouse. The scroll wheel is sort of broken. You can like replace some floor tiles if you want. You can go in and like place objects. There's all kinds of crazy things in here. We can even go paint objects. And now let's say we want to add some light sources to this, some candles. Maybe not that dense. Let's bring it down a little bit. So the players arrive at this abandoned ruins, and they can come in. There's a lot of lit candles, especially in this temple sort of room in here, where there's a skeleton. What's been happening in here? They can like create a nice story about that, and make it. And let's add some storage items, some crates in here. We can add. Let's see what else. Oh, some decay. Yeah, it's a graveyard over here. Among these trees is just a bunch of tombstones. Crosses, some stone crosses like this. Obviously, this is way too dense, but we'll have to move things around. You get the gist of it. Like it's there's some ruins thing, broken pottery. Yeah, let's have that. Some stone ruins as well. Let's see if we can find any bridges. I kind of wish there was some sort of search function. Yeah, we can take a look at that. I'll just want to figure out how to create a bridge over this river. Surely that should be possible, right? Maybe some floor tiles. Yeah, let's just put some hardwood here, maybe. Oh, but it's not a room. Maybe that doesn't work. Let's go back into place objects. We can. Oh, there's a search function. Bridge. Okay, enough of that. So, walkway. Board. I can just go log. Yeah, this pyro could work. So let's put one down here. We'll make it bigger and rotate it around. I kind of want to like see if I can lower it somehow. I haven't figured out how to do that, but collision off. Let's move these trees just so there's a clear path here. It's not really the way. There we go. That's better. And then you can say, all right, so there we go. Now I have something here. We can go here. We can select export. There you go. And then you can, there's some guidelines here for no. So you can import the Dungeon Alchemy maps into Foundry, which I've not used myself, but and like there's a guide how to do it. Opens in your browser. But yeah, you can like, I wanna render lights in this image and export the lights to VTT, for example. Or you can just, no, I wanna only render lights in the image. Perspective of three, like 3D walls, you can have limited perspective, you can have, or you can have just straight top down. Obviously 3D walls looks better. Which DPI, very high quality. Transparency. Oh, you can, yeah. So you can have the grid as well for your movements, things like that. Should be squares. No, the grid should be hexes, for example. Maybe that's how you play. Hex with me in meters should be maybe, let's say 2. There we go. Then click export, and that will create a JSON file for Foundry. You could also use instead of Foundry, there's Fantasy Ground Unity export. There's Roll20, Universal VTT, image only, and then print. So like you could have this printed on a piece of paper through here, or you can have, no, I just want an image that just looks like this. But now that we are in the grid, you can also then do this is what they showed off before. And for this, let's create a new map that's not forest, because the amount of trees was becoming a problem. Grasslands. Vegetation should be meadow. Yeah, let's create that. It's not a free program. It's a like buy once and then it's yours. I think it costs $45 or something, something like that. But it's a one-time fee. Like it's basically listed as a game on Steam, so you buy it and then you can use it. But then again, I also I have been gifted some keys for this game that I will be giving away on the shared stream. So I mean, yeah, send it to your DM friends, but also if they don't want to pay for it, right? If they go, oh, that's a bit too steep right now, then you go, yeah, you should check out the charity streams for that I'll be hosting there, because that's I do have some keys that we can give away during that. Is that a hallway like that? I mean, let's say you like your player is coming to, it's at a castle. You want a battle map, because like, yeah, the battle is gonna take place. I mean, obviously this is just, I haven't done anything with this, so like you might want to go in and change which types of room everything is. You want to like tweak things. Like obviously these stairs won't work because they're going right straight into the wall. But like this was what, 15 seconds. You can spend 5 hours making a map. You can spend 5 minutes, and it will be useful either way in a sense. I feel like a gold hoard over here. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, you can make a gingerbread house. We're removing all of this. So a Hansel and Gretel situation. Remove it. So yeah, it's really cool tool. And like I said, I mean, I backed it on Kickstarter. I forgot I had it. And now I'm finally taking a proper look, and I decided why not do that on stream. I'm currently not in a position where I'm actually DMing anything myself. I do have a group that we play regularly, but I'm currently a player. I have DM'd in the past and probably will in the future again. So yeah, it's fun. Now structural, maybe this is where I could have found that bridge. Let's add some. Let's add a small, strange pool in. If you came to this house, would you be like, yeah, nope? It's made of gingerbread. There's Christmas trees in it, open presents, and then there's a weird stone pool over there with like some magical things happening in it. Like a pit over here. Why is there a pit over there? And yeah, let's also add. Like if I came into this house, I would be worried. Is this some sort of torture device? No. Like, why is there a weird torture workbench like next to this? Yeah. But you can go in. There we go. Bridges. Nice. There's some nice looking bridges. Right. So what I wanted to show you, and Seven, is that you can then add the party. So that, like, yeah, we have a druid in our party. We have a monk. We have a sorcerer, bard. Because every party needs bard. We have a barbarian and a paladin. And then inside, and we have, and inside of this we should add. There's a troll living in here, and it's a big one. Right. And we arrive here at night. So your party is reaching this weird-looking gingerbread house in the middle of the night. You nearly fall into the pit. And you can have this, take a screenshot like this. You can go. I mean, this is, and this is like I talked to them and said like, I mean, you can like make it like a cinematic and like record this, so we can take screenshots while doing this. But it said to them when they were in chat, like, it would be cool if you could essentially play like this, and like you still do the whole thing like with roll your dice, you have DM and everything, but like the players could like move around in first person, and it's like oh crap, there's a troll in there. I go back out, I talk to my party like, hey bard dude, there's a fucking troll in there. That would be cool. Obviously it's not in there what's something they're working on right now, but yeah. Nice little skybox there, and you can't fall down. So yeah, I mean, I'm just messing about with it really at this point. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I like the 50. How big you can go? Can you go like 500 times 500 tiles? In the desert. Like, yeah, let's create something. Yeah, we have an oasis, massive desert with some oasis, with some dunes. Yeah, an oasis, great. Yeah, okay, so it supports large maps, but it will support designed for smaller ones. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, this is not on cloud, so you need some sort of PC with a graphics card to use it. Hopefully you have that. Yeah, so let's just wait for it to load. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have gone 500 by 500. It has a few creatures, but not that many. It had essentially like 5 basic ones, but I think there was also some sort of import feature. But it is it is a map generator. It's not supposed, like, the idea is you use this to make the map. You import that into your if you play like D&D digitally, you import that into your whatever you used to play, and then you have the tokens and everything in there, and move things around and roll your dice and do everything. But you could you could use this, like, if it's not a system that requires a lot of like precision in that kind of stuff. They did have some sort of import feature for. We can take a look at it. I don't know if I can actually use it because I don't know if I have the required assets for it. I don't know. That's good. Or I mean, send the link and have them come in and ask their own questions if you want. I'm more than happy to do my best to answer it. But yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is my first. Yeah, I've used it for 40 minutes now. That's my experience with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna tinker around. I want to tinker around with some sort of desert, the desert map for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a short break and switch over to a new streaming session. Basically, just like restart that at the thumbnail to some Mountain Blade. So stick around if you wanna watch that as well. And also, look what I got. I know a lot of people got them, but God knows I need it. I mean, I am like, this place is always cold in the winter, so this was one of the best swag things I could get. A nice blanket. The pillow can just sit there and look nice, but yeah, I think I shouldn't have gone 500 by 500. I don't think I have the PC to support it. Let's just crash it and I mean, or maybe that was a sign that we should move on. What do you think? Should I jump in again, or should we take that as a sign and move on to the next thing? God, I have a bunch of Stadia icons on my desktop here. I need to clear that out. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick, just end this broadcast, quickly set up the other one, and then drop the link over Twitter. So see you soon with some Mountain Blade. But yeah, great tool. I will definitely use that more. Especially once once it's my turn to DM. Currently, we have a campaign going. We'll probably play that for a few years, but then the idea is basically that we are going to play. Like after that, we're going to play some War of the Ring, which I have over there, the limited edition of the War of the Ring. Yeah, Mountain Blade Bannerlord on GFN. But I want to like separate the streams, so it's not people don't come up to watch Bannerlord and have to jump through 40 minutes of Dungeon Alchemist, or vice versa. So for that sake, I'll jump into Mountain Blade Bannerlord because I need footage and I love that game, and yeah, and I'm gonna challenge myself to voice every single character. So yeah, I'll end the broadcast. Just refresh the channel in like the channel page in like 2 minutes, and you should be able to jump right in. But yeah, cheers. See you soon.